but several there isn't. I've even been laid like one time before I started to play the accordion. Now Daddy's got a squeeze box, Mama's never home at night. I did nearly get lucky once after I began to play the accordion, but even after a whole case of booze, I was just too sober to bone Snooky. Snooky's like the United States Constitution. She's been fucked so much even she doesn't know what she used to look like. Meanwhile, Miley Cyrus is like the United States government. Bitch belongs in rehab. And the international United States reputation is like Justin Bieber on Molly. Gayer than it's ever been before. More of you know what Molly is than I would have expected, Oklahoma. It's no good. It's no good. I like to do a lot of ridiculous jokes. Do you know what Christian Protestants call the Catholic catechism? Pulp Fiction. That was the Pulp Fiction theme song. I told you that joke so I can tell you this one. When the Pope comes to the United States, you know what his favorite fast food chicken restaurant in the South is? Popeye's Chicken. Because it's spelled P-O-P-E-Y-E-S. The Pope says yes. All right. An applause break. I will take it. Very good. Thank you. You are obviously Catholic. Very good. Hit that nail on the head. If a small duck is called a duckling, and the small goose is called a gosling, when a midget takes a dump, is that a dumpling? Now you know where dumplings come from. I'll bet you had no idea. Consequently, a game of duck, duck, goose with only one midget, that shit's unfair. Told that joke at the midget convention, they threw fresh dumplings at me. Well, I'm glad that got a little laugh, all right. You didn't like that blue shirt bald guy? You were not interested at all. I think a midget's large intestine should be called a semicolon. Thank you. Thank you. That's right, laugh at short people with disabilities. I see how you are. I was in Tulsa recently and I ran into this midget who had spandex pants and a rainbow leather jacket and a big old beard. And I said, what the hell are you supposed to be? He said, bitch, I'm a metro gnome. And he skipped off. Thank you very much. You're a music teacher, aren't you, old lady? It's good for you. In Bogota, Colombia, they were able to raise a population of something like 250 panda bears. And the reason, that's not even funny yet. The reason you never heard about it is because before they could go public, a couple of Colombian drug cartels got into a turf kerfuffle right in front of the Bogota Zoo. And somehow over 250 kilograms of 100% pure Colombian cocaine were spilled directly into the panda's water supply. And, well, it was complete pandemonium. The zookeepers were bamboozled. Please excuse my poor penmanship. When I've got my hair short and my beard long, the girls are like, ooh, he's a lion. And when I've got my hair long and my beard short, they're like, ooh, he's a tiger. But when I shave my head and my beard, they're like, oh, he's a potato. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. I had a girlfriend named Ruth, but then she broke up with me. So now I am ruthless. But it's all right, as it says in the Bible, you reap what you sow. She hooked up with a guy named Doug. He broke up with her. Now that bitch is Douglas. That jokey is pointless. A friend of mine once said to me, French accent, before you marry a woman, you must first have sex with her. Are you going to buy a car without first test driving it? I said, no, but I'm not going to stick my dick in the muffler. And if I do, 9 months later, a baby Volvo with my face won't pop out the back seat. I was in the park recently and I saw a beautiful woman. I said, Mademoiselle, have you got a boyfriend? She said, oui, I have a boyfriend. I thought I must contrive some subtle way to undermine him in order to that she prefers me. What I said was, so, what did you and your boyfriend do on your first date? She said, we went skydiving. Well, fuck you. You don't know how long I had to rehearse that shit right there. That's some different... Oh, no, I'm fucking... Drink up, everybody. I'm wasted. That's how you know. That's how you know. I like you guys. You're a good group. My sister's got a kid who's 3 years old. They're putting way too much sugar in the cereal these days. I went to pour myself at her house a bowl of Fruit Loops. Does anybody have any idea what came out of the box with the Fruit Loops? Fucking marshmallows! And on the side of the box, these bastards had the unmitigated audacity to print fortified with vitamin D. Oh really? How's that commercial go? Hello kids, I'm Toucan Sam, and I'll follow my nose to wherever it goes, to new Fruit Loops with marshmallows, fortified with vitamin D for diabetes. Kellogg's, we're trying to kill you. That's a fact right there. You've been eating those Fruit Loops. Quit it. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. I decided. Does anybody in here play fantasy football? You do, mademoiselle? So the men don't have balls. All right. I decided. He's like, I got some balls. Fuck you, guy. I saw that expression on your face, green shirt. I read your mind. I can't hear what you're saying. I'm playing an accordion. I decided to play fantasy football for the first time this year. I thought it was a great idea to draft the Balrog as my star quarterback. But then I ran into a team who had drafted Gandalf the Grey as theirs. And all of a sudden my Balrog could not pass. You got that. Lord of the Rings. Good for you. Very good. I'm glad you like that. That's very good. That's very good. Has anybody here seen the Austin Powers movies? Would you like to see my impression of Mike Myers from Austin Powers encountering a bunch of bees? Yes. Good, because I'm doing it anyway. Here it is. Mike Myers, Austin Powers encountering a bunch of bees. Here we go. Oh, beehive. All right. Would you like to see my impression of Michael Myers from Halloween encountering that same bunch of bees? All right, here we go. Nice. Because he would stab them to death. That's right. You've seen Halloween, sir? He doesn't want to admit it to his wife. That's good. That's good. Do we have any Star Wars fans in the audience tonight? All right. I'm not the only virgin. I love Star Wars, but I hate Star Wars Episode 1. It's got nothing to do with Jar Jar Binks and everything to do with that scene right before the big pod race when Qui-Gon Jinn crouches down in front of Anakin Skywalker and gives him the key advice to being a Jedi. The key advice to being a Jedi. He says, remember, Anakin, concentrate on the moment. Feel, don't think. Feel, don't think? Am I the only one who was incensed that the key to being a Jedi is to act like a woman? Ladies, don't you get pissed at me. I just called every woman in this room a Jedi by default. Guys, you know it's true. You piss her off, she'll Jedi mind trick your ass. You know what you call a very hairy Hebrew? Chewbacca. This means not kosher. I'm glad we're racist against the Jews. All right. Very good. I told the joke. You can feel guilt-free. Has anybody seen the new Star Wars yet? All right. Who has not seen the new Star Wars yet? Luke Skywalker dies. I'm kidding. Luke Skywalker doesn't die. It's Chewbacca. I'm kidding. But Carrie Fisher did not age well. All right. You really like Carrie Fisher. All right. I named my dick Luke Skywalker. My friend said, why in the world would anybody name their dick Luke Skywalker? I said, the Force is strong with you. this one. Why, what'd you name your dick? He said Godzilla. I said, why would anybody name their dick Godzilla? He said, because it's a big rubbery monster that goes around terrorizing Japanese people. I said, touche. You ever have to take a dump so bad you start quoting Star Wars? You're just driving down the road, all of a sudden, I sense a great disturbance in the force. A couple of miles later, you're just like, almost there, spray on target. Almost there, spray on target. You come to a stoplight, it's a crap. Finally, you get to the gas station, explode through the front doors of the convenience store, knocking people over left and right, higgledy-piggledy like Chewbacca on a methamphetamine binge, just... Finally, you get to the restroom. And then no womp rats fall out your beggar's canyon, and you realize the whole time it was just a phantom menace. We do have some Star Wars fans in the audience. You didn't know what to do with that joke, did you, Green Sweater? That's okay, that's okay. I love to pretend I'm a Jedi, especially when I'm walking out of the supermarket with the sliding doors. I'm just like, open. Or I'll be driving down the road, I can tell it's about to turn green, I'm like, give me a green light, bop, it turns green. When I was driving, I had a girl in the passenger seat. She was really pretty, but she was pretty dumb. I said, Mademoiselle, I looked at the light, I said, give me a green light, bop, it turned green. She said, how did you do that? I said, really? I'm a great magician. She said, do it again. I said, I'm sorry. With great power comes great responsibility. She said, are you a dark wizard or a light wizard? I said, we'll see when we get back to your place. Turned out she was the dark wizard. We got back to her place. She whipped out a packet of lime green glow-in-the-dark condoms. All I could think of was gayest lightsaber battle ever. Put a couple of those on a dildo, you got a Darth Maul going on. Then she topped herself. She said, I named my vagina Darth Vader. I said, why? She said, I queef like this. You look at me like I'm just blowing your mind. You never thought you would hear that in your world. I love the girls who laughed at that though. They're like, I queef like that. All right, now it's time for some visual humor. All right, everybody, do you know what this is? Close. It's how someone would dance who had a stroke during the disco era. All right, watch my face now, everybody. Do you know what this is? Stephen Hawking breakdancing. You all just laughed at a quadriplegic. It's all right, it's all right. If there's any quadriplegics in the audience, please stand up. Or raise your hand, either. It's all right to laugh at Stephen Hawking. Here is why. Stephen Hawking is a regular attendee of the Freedom Acre Sex Club in California. They wheel his busted butt in there and naked strippers grind all over his bizmatch. He's just like, yes, Sherry, what your mama gave you. Make it clap, lick me like a lollipop. I'll take you to the candy shop. I'm sexy and I know it. I've got the carrot scratch fever, don't. Carrot scratch fever, don't. Exclamation point. But Mr. Hawking, your arms and legs do not work. How are you going to tip us? I only have one working appendage. Guess which one it is. He. Ha. You are a hoe. All right, everybody. Thank you. I'm glad you liked that. That's good. Clapping for making fun of quadriplegics. I love you guys, man. All right, everybody. Do you know what this is? Stephen Hawkins. That's how I dance. Hashtag single. how you speak Chinese. In China in the 1920s, the Chinese communists wore red scarves for identification purposes. The Chinese government said, screw you communists, anybody with a red scarf, it's execution time. The Chinese communists said, oh government, we will simply remove all of the red scarves, which is a simple, excellent plan of attack, except for one fatal flaw. You see that here, it was exceptionally moist in China, and all of those scarves were made in China. Every Chinese communist's neck was stained a cherry red that would not wash out. The moral of the story is, if you were a communist in 1920s China, you might be a redneck. All right, that's good. I read somewhere that lips and nipples are made out of the same material. I'm calling bullshit. I've never gone outside when it is extremely cold and involuntarily impersonated Owen Wilson. My lips don't lactate. What about yours, mademoiselle? Do your lips lactate? No? What is that all over your face? I'm just kidding. It got me to thinking, though, you know, what if we kissed lips? What if we kissed nipples instead of lips? What if lips were made of nipples? I was writing these things down as I drove, and I thought, well, if I got into a car accident and I died, and as they pulled my lifeless body from the twisted metal of the wreckage, the EMT saw crumpled in my left hand a piece of paper on which was written, what if lips were made of nipples? And that is why you must make every moment count, my friends. You never know when you're going to write down something stupid and it ends up in your eulogy. Thank you very much. What did you think about that lips nipples joke, mademoiselle?
Nipples.
You're not a woman, Baldy. What the fuck are you saying? I was pointing to her, but I was pointing to her, but talking to you, apparently. I did the show, and you don't even... All right, we'll abandon it. You're too embarrassed. She's blushing up and down. He's like, it's all right, embarrassed bitch. She's mine. I'm kidding. You are not a bitch. You're a woman. I'm sorry. I'm from Wyoming. Sexism is genetic. I was doing a show in Wyoming recently. After the show, this big bearded biker who had not caught my performance came up to me. He said, what do you do for a living? I said, I am a professional comedian. He said, oh yeah, funny man? How's about you make me laugh? Come on, hilarity boy. Commence to the chuckles. Make me laugh, funny McGee. Make me chuckle, chortle, and spit. Make me laugh. Make me laugh. Make me laugh. So I tickled him. That is how I lost this eye. You are wondering about the eye patch? What joke? Someone was clapping at my loss of an eye. Good for you, Chrome Dome. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Has anybody here seen the movie There Will Be Blood? It's a period piece. Just like Carrie, or Little Women, or The Hunger Games, Catching Fire. All right. That's not funny to any of you but me, apparently. You guys are looking at me like I just fucked up the Pope. I don't know what to do about that. Look, I'm just trying to be funny. I have an accordion, all right? All right. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. All right. Let's see. That joke's probably not going to fly. Neither is that. Okay. Hillary Clinton. A lot of people don't realize. Very good. I'm not even there yet. I'm not even close. A lot of people don't realize when Hillary Clinton was younger, she was a stone-cold fox. Which is ironic, because now her jowls hang down so low it's like a hound dog. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hillary Clinton literally is the fox and the hound. Speaking of which, you ever notice when you watch her debates on the internet or TV, she never drinks a glass of water? For good reason, too, bitch. It melts. So, all right, we got some Trump supporters in here. That's right. Fuck that Clinton whore. I am from Wyoming, obviously. gonna blow all over the place. Food. Food. Let's in on a little secret. Sometimes I do that joke and I forget what the next one is. Fuck! Okay, I remember now. You cannot see it, but I'm winking at you. Not you, nipples, you. You know what a high wind from Oklahoma would sound like? Whoa! Because it'll be high on meth. Alright. Sorry, that joke was messed up. This guy did not like it. He's giving me the snake eye on that one. I'll take it. I think pro-marijuana literature should be called propaganda. I think God invented weed so that poor people could eat cheap, nasty food and think it tastes great. That's good propaganda. Here's some more. You know Bill Gates smokes weed? Oh yeah. Breaks it up on the back of his laptop. That's why it is called a laptop, incidentally. It's stoner code. Because laptop spelled backwards is pot, pal. I think it must really suck to be the Earl of Sandwich in the afterlife. Can you imagine? There he is at the pearly gates behind Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein, and God is just like, Isaac Newton, what have you done with your life? I invented the precepts which underlie modern physics. I wrote over 3 million words extolling your virtues, and I accepted the death and resurrection of your son as my personal savior. Enter into glory. Albert Einstein, what have you done with your life? I invented the atomic bomb und wie looked the gooks. And then I felt so bad that we looked the gooks. I spent the rest of my life concoctifying the unified field theory to explain your existence from the macroscopic to the microscopic and how's the necessity of an avatar with predicated term. Enter into glory. Earl of Sandwich, what have you done with your life? Well, I put some meat in between some bread and I ate it. But then Tommy Chong would pop up from the middle of heaven behind God. God, dude, man, gotta let that guy in here, man. He invented the sub and the club and the Reuben. Tommy Chong, what are you doing here? You're not dead yet. I know, I'm just really high. I got a buddy who sells weed. He calls his marijuana plants his girls, you know, so the government doesn't know any better. Well, I got a text message from him recently that said, hey, Frenchie, I've got 3 new girls, if you know what I mean. I said, oh yeah, are your new girls just budding with femininity? He said, well, they are prepubescent, but they will bloom soon. I said, great, Kyle. Now the NSA doesn't think we're dealing drugs, but it's pretty sure we're pedophiles. Pretty sure. You laugh too much at that joke, Stables. In Nazi Germany, the Nazis thought that Hitler was the Nazi Messiah. But then the Allies invaded and Hitler committed suicide. So I guess that means he was Nazi Messiah. Alright. You know how you get to Nazi Germany? You start down Lutheran Avenue, suddenly take a sharp socialist left, and then your third right. Alright. That's funny as shit. I don't give it. I don't care. You know what you call a piece of citrus on a German U-boat? Sublime. Okay, fuck you, Staples. That's hilarious. I don't even care. You didn't like that at all. Alright. Where was I at? In Belgium, they have invented the device that the man can wear, which simulates the pain a woman goes through during childbirth. They hook it up to pre-op transsexuals, and if he weasels out of the procedure, they call it the Belgian waffle. All right. I will take it. I think cross-dressing is a drag. All right, we're doing well. My ex-girlfriend did not get a period. She got an exclamation point. You know what you call it when a cougar gets her menstrual cycle? Historical period. All right, I'm going to skip that one. I was walking down Tulsa Avenue recently when I ran into a fat prostitute who played the harp. Got me some harpoon. That was pretty quick. You know what you call a hooker with AIDS? A discount. Or a penis fly trap. Or Miley Cyrus. Or a particularly scathing, though accurate indictment of the United States educational system. Because it's broken, dead inside. Alright, that one's a little bit too hard-hitting. I understand. I like my women like I like my chocolate. Cheap and at the gas station. I like my women like I like my weed. Green, hairy, and easy to burn. Alright. I think women are like showers. You're not going to find a clean one at the Flying J. Alright, ladies, I've done some horrible, sexist, chauvinist, misogynist, evil shit tonight. Ladies, would you like to hear? Would you like to hear a man joke? Sure. I said, would you like to hear a man joke? Yes. That's not much better, but I'll give you one here. All right. Men are like dogs. Men are like dogs. Fiercely loyal. See what I did there? Fuck you, ladies. I play an accordion. I already know I'm going home alone. I figured this shit out. Alright, well, I am about to make like a baby and head out here under the... Oh, that was a burp, huh? That's a different kind of week. I'm going to do one more joke. Before I do, I want to let you know I will be selling CDs. I will sell them for literally anything. You got a buck, you got a CD. You got $5, you got a CD. You got $10, guess what? You get a CD. $20, CD for you. You got $100, I'll pass the fuck out. You can have all my CDs. I'll also accept marijuana and cocaine. Unless there's any cops in the room, in which case, I'm just kidding. It's a comedy show. All right. Now for a song about sheep. Once in old New Zealand, I played accordion. The locals did not like it, but the sheep would sing along. Ba, ba, ba. In New Zealand, I'm the sheep piper. Oh yeah, ba, ba, ba. I nearly got shot by a local sniper. Oh no, ba, ba. But the sheep sang a song through off his aim, and that saved me. The song the sheep sang went ba, 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 ba. That was the black sheep.